Hello again. Today we come to the short and sweet chapter of Revelation chapter 15. Only, to be honest, it's not so sweet. As we look at Revelation 15 today, I'm just going to give a bit of an introduction because most of what I'm going to say about this is going to be covered in the message that we've got with Church at Home on Sunday, the 19th of April. But this is the third set of 7 that we've had. We've had the 7 seals being undone, we've had the 7 trumpets being blown, and now we have the 7 bowls. I guess you could include the 7 thunders, but we're not really told what they include. But this time, with the 7 bowls, everything takes a more dramatic twist. If Revelation 4 to 11 offered hope for those who are longing for security in an insecure world, Revelation 15 to 16 offers hope for those who long for justice in an unjust world. And you'd have to say our world is pretty unjust. The haves have more than they need, the have-nots are desperate for the little that they need to survive. There is injustice all around. People get away with all sorts of things purely because they can hire the best lawyers. We have an unjust system wherever we live. And in that unjust system, people cry out for justice. They always have. Chapter 15 says, God hears those cries, and he is just, and justice will be done. So Revelation 15, we have then this third key sequence, 4 if you include the thunders. But whereas in the past, when we had the seals being undone, where we had the trumpets, when we see the awful things that these things brought forth, there was a kind of pause. There was a possibility that people could turn to God. They could repent. When we come to the bowls, it's too late. God's patience has worn out. Now, judgment comes. I don't know how you feel about judgment and the whole question of God's justice. Many people say, well, why does God bring these things about? But let me ask you this. How would you feel if God wasn't just? How would you feel if people got away with the things that they do forever and ever? If there was no justice? How would you feel if someone was unjust towards you and then just got away with it? Whenever we think about these things, for God to be God, there ultimately has to be justice. What chapter 15 says, and 16 to follow, is that justice is coming, so we better be ready.